Hey everyone, I just got done doing a really nice little hike at Torrey Pines, and I had this just incredible epiphany moment, as I often do, and I wanted to share it with everyone. So here in San Diego the past few days, it has been raining cats and dogs. It's been raining real heavily, and almost from morning to night it's been raining. And so I went on my hike or my run that I normally do right next to the Torrey Pines golf course, and it's beautiful, running up this street and then running down a trail and back up the beach. And the long trail that I really like to go on, it was closed because it had been washed out by the rain. So I went on the shorter trail, and as I was running down the shorter trail, it was all washed away, and I was like, oh man, how horrible. This trail, it's washed away by the rainwater, and almost jumping from stone to stone on the sides of the trail. And I make my way towards the bottom, and it gets even worse, so bad that I can't even really walk on the trail. I'm literally just hopping on top of bushes and stones and little clods of dirt to make it through. And at the bottom of the trail, by these big stairs, there's a huge rock face, and I heard this loud crashing of water, and I come down and I see on this trail that I've been on hundreds of times over the past 10 years, for the first time I've ever seen this incredible waterfall, over 40 feet, and at the bottom of that was another 10-foot waterfall. How incredible. And then at the bottom, the water hits the sand and washes into the ocean. And so as I'm running up the beach, I just kind of think about the analogy, how incredible that is for our life. Sometimes in our life we have this destined path, this path that we're set on. I know I did, this path I was just determined to have. And then a storm comes and washes away that path. And what's left after the storm is a little stream of life, a stream of water. Maybe you could even say spiritual water. And that water runs down, and at the end of the trail, this incredible waterfall, this beautiful imagery, this collection of all the power that we've accumulated in all our life, creates this beautiful image of a waterfall. Powerful image. And then in the last moments, as the water hits the beach, that spiritual water merges into the ocean of love. How beautiful. There's a really interesting idea in the philosophy of yoga. These two terms, one is called prakriti and the other is purusha. Prakriti is everything that is in nature, everything that is temporary, and purusha is everything that is timeless or eternal. And in our lives, it's really easy to connect or relate with prakriti, and really to become attached to the material things, or the things that are only temporary. And in this great illusion, imagine that these things are us, that my car defines who I am, that my home defines who I am, that the relationship I'm in defines who I am. When everything we own, we can only own it temporarily. If you have a house, if you own that house, you don't really own that house. You're just borrowing it. You're just there in that space temporarily. So really, to recognize that all things are temporary allows us to appreciate each thing more. And then to break through that illusionary veil and recognize that which is eternal. That which is seeing through our eyes. Not our eyes that are seeing, because our eyes are temporary, but that which sees through our eyes is eternal. That which recognizes our thoughts and is able to differentiate the thoughts from who we really are. Now, who we really are is eternal. And you have to think, if our soul is eternal and it comes into our body for what, 80, 90, if you're lucky, 100 years? Our soul comes into our body for just a parenthesis in eternity. So perhaps we should value that parenthesis. Perhaps we should value our time here more, recognize who we truly are, and operate from that sense of truth, from that reality. So what a beautiful moment on the beach today, and I'm happy to share it with you. And again, just recognize that the storms in our life are what create these beautiful images, this incredible waterfall of energy that everyone can admire and enjoy, and connect to that place that's eternal within us. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.